These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Frank 26. Firefly, we hear on TV that the budget is active now since the instructions have been given. Frank says your budget is active, your budget is open. The problem is there are issues, amendments, appeals being put on the budget right now. Once those are removed, you will have more of your presents open on this Christmas Day. Right, Mark Z via PDK member comment. A banker was said to have told a customer who asked about the new offices was told it was for currency exchanges. He asked if he had any, and he said dong, and the rate would be $3 per dong. Mark Z said we had something similar happen in several different areas. Militiaman says they're openly telling you our dinar is our sovereignty. Well, exactly. So let's get on it, do it, get it done, and that's what we're seeing. Militiaman says, I think they're going to be doing it quite quickly now, and I think we're going to start watching some circumstances unfold in the very short period of time, whether that's this week or not, to be determined. But they're openly showing that they're doing things that suggest they're doing things today, tomorrow, the next day, next week. They're moving forward. They're not going to stop. Walking Stick says 1,200 to 1,000, in my opinion, is the instructions of the budget, is the instructions of the monetary reforms next step. The instructions is part of the exchange rate, and the exchange rate is always a component of the budget. Is it in the Gazette with the new exchange rate? No, the budget law is now in the Gazette because the budget law is the budget. It is in the Gazette, which puts the exchange rate to be seen. It will reveal the exchange rate now. Will it be different from the 1320? We wait to see. All right, Nader from the Midi says Iraq needs an exchange rate 1-to-1. That's not a big deal. Why? Because the country is not poor. The country is very rich. Now we have oil, we have gas. Soon we're going to have tourists and manufacturers. We're going to have a lot of things like every other country. We need a new exchange rate. We need to be equal to other countries. I think it's going to come soon. All right, Pimpy says there's no such thing as an in-country rate versus a rate for outside the country. Whether they, the Iraqis, learn and find out about the exchange rate, so do we. It's not that they're going to get an advance notice. That won't happen. All right, Frank's 26, Firefly went to the bank friend. He says in his opinion, we're going to see another official change down from 1320 closer to 1100 or 1000. I heard through the rumor mill that this next step rate change is needed. Frank said, was this not the exact numbers we told you months ago? There would be a third exchange rate somewhere between 1200 1000. This will make it so much easier to lift the 3 zeros because in my opinion the IQD is next in line. Mark Z via PDK, in Iraq, quote, on top of them is Al-Kazimi. Musawi demands that those who were involved in the steal of the century be tried publicly in the center of the capital, unquote. Mark Z says $2.5 billion funneled out by the government officials. They want disclosure. It's everything to them. They want to air all the dirty laundry. I think this is a huge step and very healing step. They want to try these people so it never happens again. They are making certain things are safe and transparent. Lastly, Militiaman, the black market goes away as we know it once Iraq changes the exchange rate to exceed the dollar in value, in my opinion.